the only thing we can do is limit our output, right, voluntarily. It's a real problem. The first thing I talk with clients about with this is, and you said it correctly, particularly in this situation of a shortage, they have to give up on the idea of finding good employees.
Hello and welcome to this month's Masterclass. My name is Darcy Juarez and I am here with Dan Kennedy. And Dan, you've told me that for your current private clients, those that are coaches and niches, for their tribes of business owners, staffing has moved its way to the top spot of frustration, pain, and difficulty, displacing advertising, marketing, and getting customers and selling. And I certainly hear this too. So what are you telling your clients about finding good people?
So their experience is as you described, and it is one of two labor experiences of the moment. It is either the complaint that we can't get good employees, or we even can't get any at all, right? I just saw Catalina Island, the resorts on Catalina Island, California, they're open this summer for 5 days only. So they're closed 2 days a week. And they've greatly cut the restaurant menus. And you don't get your room cleaned every day. So you have to be staying for longer than 3 days for there to be maid service to the room. They just drop off stuff. Which is happening in the hotel industry, a lot, but these are not, La Quintas. These are pricey resorts. And the CEO's answer is, I mean, sharks, okay, because we can't get people. And so the only thing we can do is limit our output. Right, voluntarily. So it's a real problem. There was some thought that it would go away pretty quickly after the lockdowns and the widespread fear and the having to wear masks, but that has not, been the case. So the first thing I talk with clients about with this is, and you said it correctly, particularly in this situation of a shortage, they have to give up on the idea of finding good employees. Because what they're thinking about is that they're going to get a ready-to-go person that is like bringing home a lamp from Home Depot, and they are going to plug it in, and it is going to light up, and it'll be a good employee, like a good lamp, right? And that might be doable when you had an enormous supply of people looking for a finite number of jobs. We have the exact opposite. Right? So you'll hear a lot about unemployment number being good, percentage, and about job creation being good. The number they don't like to talk about much is we have the lowest workforce participation number in 40 years. So which translation, because there's all these open jobs, we have the highest number of people choosing not to work in 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
They just aren't available. They are not reporting to any work.
Mm-hmm.
There's some understandable reasons for that. They're aging out. They're retiring. They took early retirement when confronted with the virus situation,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not coming back out of retirement. They're doing gig stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing 3-4 gigs, and they're happy to just have their bills paid by Wednesday and play video games until the following Wednesday. But whatever the reason, the actual pool of available staff, employees, is the smallest it's been in 40 years. So you're not going to go to Home Depot, get one, bring them home, plug them in, and they're going to be a good employee. It's a unicorn hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have to think in terms of finding good people, finding a good person with some evidence that they can be trained up,
Mm-hmm.
coached up to perform in the position you have.
Mm-hmm.
I was in one of previously in one of the other master classes, I started to talk about it. I have a client right now who's been dental office, and they've had that office manager for 19 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she's leaving for no reason other than she don't want to work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Period. So they now have a candidate. So they're starting to fill this position. And they're very smart people, but I cautioned them the other day that their starting point premises are all bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, they are looking for a candidate who will be a good office manager, which by that they mean ready to plug in,
Right,
and replace this one that is going bye-bye. Well, assuming that one has been performing well, she's been there for 19 years, and she has a lot of what she does internalized,
Mm-hmm.
like attitudinally and aptitudinally,
Mm-hmm.
that no candidate is going to have, right? Then I said to me, bless their hearts, this position's very hard to define and describe because she wears so many hats.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, if it's hard to define and describe, it's going to be impossible for anybody to perform, right?
Yeah.
So, but this is, the idea
Right.
that a lot of people have is that they're going to go find a good employee, whereas the achievable goal is that you're going to find a good person that you can turn into the good employee
Mm-hmm.
for this position. And most small business and even mid-sized company positions that are being filled are not like, oh, I need another heart surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not that they have to have a prerequisite set of specific technical skills to succeed in the position,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we can broaden our idea of what we're going to start with.
If you want to learn more about this video, you can get access through our membership portal. Check out our website below to get full access to all Masterclass videos from Dan Kennedy. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and check out these videos.